So I'm pretty excited about this hunt. We've got a Houston versus Dallas Texas style penny battle. Hey everybody, it's Rob with RobFindsTreasure, and as you can see, we've got a tower of penny boxes on my table. About 2 months ago, one of my subscribers, Doggy Doc, sent me 3 boxes from Houston in exchange for 3 boxes from Dallas. He wanted to go and hunt the Dallas boxes, compare them to his Houston, and I thought that'd be a great idea for me to do the same thing. So what we got here is his 3 boxes. One was damaged in shipping, but it's all intact. And I got 3 boxes from my Dallas branches that I pick up. So we're gonna do an old-fashioned box 1 versus box 1, 2 versus 2, and 3 versus 3 penny box battle series, Houston versus Dallas. For my efforts, and he did not need to do this, but he sent me 3 1955 SBU cents. Look at these things. Stunners. Wow. So I got 3 of those, and there's more. He also sent me a 1943 Denver minted steel cent, graded PCGS MS66. Unbelievable. This thing is a stunner. I'll be adding that to my collection for sure. The note pretty much says what I just told you. You can have some fun searching and comparing Houston versus Dallas. I'm going to get some of these boxes at the table. We'll go Houston 1 versus Dallas 1 in this round. And you guys let me know in the comments below. Will Houston do better than Dallas? Or will Dallas prove deadly and beat Houston? I'll see you when I get this situated. So I've got the 2 boxes on the table, and I did a little bit of a different cutaway. This was already torn, didn't look good. I felt like, you know what? Let's go ahead and just tear the front off it, do it the old-fashioned way, and grab the rolls out. Box is kind of falling apart. It's still Houston. It's still Dallas. Let's get to hunting. I see a pretty good amount of copper ends. I don't see any wheat cents. I'll tell you, man, the quality control, they got to get these rolls wrapped a little better down in Houston. Just picking on Houston. Got nothing but love for them. Let's get to hunting and see if we got some goodies in the Houston rolls. But yeah, this box was beat the heck up. Hopefully it means it's got some oldies in it. Let's see. We're on roll number 8 of the Houston 1 box, and finally, we're going to get our first wheat cent of the hunt. And it's a 1955 out of Denver. Houston on the board. Roll number 11. Wheat cent number 2, saw it facing us, 1945, Philadelphia, pretty good shape. Roll 15 of the Houston box, wheat cent number 3, 1955D again. Roll 17, our first Canadian of the box, 1991. Roll number 20, wheat cent number 4. 1956 out of Denver. Roll 23. Wheat cent number 5. 58D. A lot of them in the late 50s. Only one in the 40s. But there are 5 so far. It's not a bad start after 23 rolls. Roll 24. We have a couple of wheat cents in this roll. I just saw this one. And as I flattened it, I saw another one. This one's facing us. A 1953D. So staying with those 50s wheat cents so far. And number 7 of the box, is that another 55? Another 55D. Crazy. Very next roll, roll 25, and we got a couple of finds again. One, I see the back of a wheat cent right here. It's a little bit older, looks like it was a 48. It is 1948. And then towards the back of the roll, there's another Canadian. 2001. Roll 30 of the Houston box. Wheat cent number 9. 1949. Denver. Roll 32. Canadian number 3. 1980. Roll 39, and we've been on a wheatless drought, so to speak. And all we're finding is miscellaneous stuff. We got a 1965 Canadian 1 cent here. 1 year off of a young head. but still adds points to the board. Roll 46. Wheat cent number 9, obverse facing, common 1944, minted in Philadelphia, but that's the oldest of the box. Roll 49 is going to give us wheat cent number 10, 1956 Denver, staring us in the face. Same roll. 11th wheat cent, 1946. Well, we finished hunting that Houston 1 box, and the side finds were light, 559s and 4 Canadians, but we did end up with 12 or a dozen wheat cents. The oldest one is a 1944, but we did get various other dates, not any in really great condition, to be honest. Still, 12 wheat cents, 4 Canadians, 559s. It'll score some points, but the door is wide open for Dallas to take round 1. Let me get these in the stat sheet, and we'll plug away at this next box, and let's see if we can top Houston. Well, we're off to a decent start. We're on roll number 2 of the Dallas 1 box, and we've got the reverse of a chewed up wheat cent. Hopefully it means it's old. I do see good detail in the wheat stock, so it's probably in the 50s. And it is a 54, I believe. 54 Denver. Chewed up, beat up, but 1 up on the hunt. Roll number 4, it's our second find of the box. It's not a wheat cent this time, but it is a foreign, a 1974 Canadian. Roll number 6, and I missed it. I literally opened the roll, flattened it out. I knew we had a Lincoln cent ender, but it's a 1946 wheat cent. So, nice to find an ender. Second wheat cent of the hunt. Roll number 11, and we found our third wheat cent of the hunt. It's going to be a 1944D. And, oh, I'm sorry, it's actually a 44S. My eyes are getting old. I can see it now in the light. Let's just double check under the scope. Sure enough, 44S. Nothing to look for there on that year in mint. Had it been a 44D, I do a video, and I'll post a link above here where I found a 1944 D over S. Definitely check those. But a 44S is pretty common despite the S mint. I'll take it. Wheat cent number 3 and oldest of the hunt. Roll number 15. And I think we have a couple of finds here. First and foremost, we have a Canadian again. It's my second of the box, 1972. And as always, I push down the rolls when I find a find. And I believe somewhere back here, there it is, 1951 out of Denver wheat cent. So that makes 4 Wheaties, 2 Canadians, and 2 59s, almost through 15 rolls. Roll 17, believe it or not, we have our third foreign. I don't find a lot of foreigns, and this one's not a Canadian this time. This one is a 1996 Urraca, and I love the bust on that one. Look at that awesome portrait right there. Let's take a look at the back. There it is, Un Centésimo de Balboa. That's right, it's a República de Panama coin, and this is a 1996, like I've already mentioned. Really cool find. I usually, if I do find foreigns in penny boxes, they're typically either Bahamian, Singaporean, or Canadian. So it's nice to find something different. We'll bring it back in if and when we find more wheat cents. We're still on the same roll. Went ahead and flattened it out, and sure enough, I see the back of a wheat cent. And is it smooth? It's somewhat smooth. Might be a 40s. 1946. We found one of those. And now we found 2 of them. Roll number 21, just open the roll, flatten them out, and it's funny. Sometimes the wheat cents just jump up, and we've got what looks like an older one right here. Of course, old in my boxes means 40s, but that looks pretty good. 44. Like I said, old in my box means in the 40s. Still, I'll take it. That makes 6 wheat cents. I'm not even halfway through, and I'm halfway to the number of wheat cents found in the Houston box. Let's go Dallas. Roll number 37. After a 12-roll drought, we have uncovered wheat cent number 7. It is a 1951 out of Denver. Roll number 46 of my box. Looks like we're not going to go down without a fight. I did find wheat cent number 8. It's just a 42 Denver, but we'll take it. It is the oldest of the box. And with 4.5 rolls to go, Can I find more than 12? Let's see. Just grabbed roll 50 out of the box. The good news is we're going to have a wheat cent ender, I believe, in 1958 Denver. Hopefully there's more in there because with only 8 wheat cents and 6 side finds, we've definitely lost this battle. Maybe there's a friender with this ender. Maybe there's an oldie. Maybe we can get some extra points. Wheat cent ender, 58 Denver as predicted. Pretty trashy, but I'll take it, especially because it makes 9. Hopefully I can grab a 10th one and maybe a side find or two to make it interesting. Well, unfortunately, there was no side finds. That last roll just had the 1958 Denver. 9 wheat cents is not a bad box. We only had 3 foreigns, and the Houston box had 4. And we only had 3 59s, and the Houston box, I believe, had 5. So based on what I'm seeing here with our oldest wheat cent being 1942, we didn't score any bonus points for any pre-40s Wheaties. This should be a wrap with Houston taking round 1. That being said, I do got to put it in the stat sheet. Let's make it official. I'll bring you guys back in once I've done that. Well, as expected, the Houston box did take round 1, 24.5 points to Dallas's 18. So they got a pretty healthy lead, mainly because they got 3 more wheat cents, and really no box had anything fancy in it. No AU types, no heirs of varieties, no keys or semi-keys, nothing older than 1940. So definitely kind of a ho-hum first round, but 21 wheat cents in 2 boxes is better than 10 per box average. We'll take it. Round 1's in the books. Houston leads the way. We got time for a comeback, so it ain't over until it's over. Hopefully you enjoyed this Battle of Texas for pennies. If you did, I'd appreciate a thumbs up. And as always, everyone, happy hunting, and thanks for watching.